And good morning, everyone. Good morning, and welcome to my Facebook chat. I am outside. We are in the middle of summer here on the Northwest Coast in Delta, British Columbia, and I wanted to talk to you about oils. And I think I've talked to you about them before. And I was just curious this week about cooking with oils and what is the burning point of the oil. So that's what our chat is going to be about today. A little bit about ancient use and wisdom, and what oils uh, of what we know now, because we know that often information changes a lot with the research that's done. And so, what oils are kind of the top 4 or 5 that we can use for cooking? And so, I'm just going to do a little bit of a dive into that one today. And it's the cooking oil, the smoke point, and ancient wisdom. So, oils, it's not just the trendy ones, but the truly stable, time tested fats that can handle high heat and honor our health. Whether you're stir frying, searing, or baking, choosing the right oil matters, especially when oxidation, digestion, and traditional wisdom are considered. Today, we're diving into smoke points, ancient practices, Ayurvedic uses, modern caution with seed oils, and myths about saturated fats, along with how these oils are actually processed. So, you know me, I just do deep dives. I go into research and what's been done. And for you, uh, you're your own guru. Check out what your body can handle. Look at the labels. And of course, if you're under the care of a practitioner of some kind for any reason, um, you can check with them too. Because I know some people are just restricting their use to the olive oil and coconut oil for health reasons. So find out more for yourself, um, which I always encourage everyone to do. So a quick historical glimpse. Olive oil has been used since 4000 BCE in the Mediterranean for food, skincare, medicine, and sacred rituals. Ghee has deep roots in Ayurveda, valued for nourishment, gut healing, and its ability to carry herbal nutrients deep into tissues. Coconut oil was revered in India and the Pacific Islands for cooking and topical use. Its high saturated fat content makes it naturally stable. Avocado oil comes from a fruit honored by the Aztecs for skin, fertility, and wellness. Its recent popularity as a cooking oil stems from its exceptional fatty acid profile. Why some oils handle heat better? It's about the fatty acid structure. Saturated fats, such as ghee and coconut oil, are most stable under heat. Monosaturated fats, avocado and olive, are fairly heat stable. Polyunsaturated fats, canola, soy, flax, corn, etc., break down easily and oxidize at high temperatures. Avocado oil tolerates heat up to 520 degrees Fahrenheit because it's over 70% oleic acid, a monosaturated fat, low in polyunsaturates, less oxidation, naturally rich in antioxidants, and usually cold pressed without chemicals. Its bonus in salads, it's anti-inflammatory, heart healthy, supports skin, hormones, and absorption of fat soluble vitamins. And it has a neutral flavor. What about saturated fat? Many people fear saturated fat due to outdated media and diet messaging, but not all saturated fats behave the same way in the body. Coconut oil, though saturated, contains medium chain triglycerides, MCTs, which are metabolized quickly for energy, not stored like long chain animal fats. Unlike damaged industrial oils, current research shows that coconut oil does not clog arteries or stick to cell walls when used properly. In fact, it may help support thyroid function, enhance metabolic rate, and contribute to improved energy and fat metabolism. Best oils for high heat cooking? Number one is avocado oil. Smoke point, 520 degrees Fahrenheit, 271 degrees Celsius. Why it's great? Stable under heat, neutral taste, rich in anti-inflammatory oleic acid and antioxidants. Processing, typically cold pressed and unrefined. Best use, stir fry, searing, grilling, or raw in dressings and dips. Second one is organic ghee, clarified butter. Smoke point is about 485 degrees Fahrenheit, 250 degrees Celsius. Why it's great? It lacks the milk solids, which means it won't burn easily, rich in butyrate and vitamins A, D, E, and K. Processing, homemade, which I do, and traditionally simmered and strained, no chemicals. Best use, sauteing, roasting, frying veggies and grains. Tip, homemade ghee is even better. No additives, deeply nourishing and energetically grounding in Ayurveda. Plus, you can add all your love to it as you're making it. And it doesn't take very long, but use organic. Coconut oil, smoke point is about 350 degrees to 400 Fahrenheit. Why it's great? It's high in saturated fats, those MCTs, naturally antimicrobial, enhances gut and thyroid function. Processing unrefined, virgin is cold pressed without chemicals. Refined types may use a gentle steam. Best use, baking, great for muffins, light sauteing, and curries. Now, extra light olive oil. It has a high smoke point. It's also refined. It's the smoke point is 465 degrees Fahrenheit, 240 Celsius. But why is it controversial? Though stable under heat, it's chemically refined, deodorized and bleached, stripped of antioxidants, often from lower grade olives. Processing, high heat, chemical solvents, filtration, best use, not recommended for daily use if used at all. Reserve, and if you really must, reserve for high heat due to flavor and baking. But we've got avocado and coconut oil that does the same thing. Safer alternatives are those two oils. Now, oils to avoid heating, especially high heating. Flaxseed, hemp, and walnut oil. They're very delicate, best used raw and cold only. Canola, soybean, vegetable, and corn oils, they're high in unstable polyunsaturates, often chemically extracted using hexane, a petroleum based solvent. Mm, don't know if I want that in my food or my body. These oils are industrial byproducts with little nutritional value linked to inflammation, oxidative stress, and cardiovascular risk. These are the oils most natural health educators now avoid due to their damaging processing, instability, and impact on cellular health. Now, a little bit on extra virgin olive oil and extra light. Now, the extra virgin, it's cold pressed, processing, it's unrefined, it's bold, flavor, fruity, grassy, high in the polyphenols, mostly in it. But um, the refined, the extra light olive oil, it's chemically refined. So they use a deodorizer and bleach to get it to create a mild neutral flavor. And the phenols and the antioxidants are stripped. There's no nutrition left in it. And I would say that it's kind of questionable to use it at all. And light means lighter in flavor, not in calories or fat. And the refining process is used at heat to strip the taste and the color. That's why it's called light. And it may leave behind undesirable residues. So the Ayurvedic oil guide, so the best oil, ghee, and for the dosha type, you've got the vata, which is um, the really highly active. So you've got ghee and sesame oil, avocado oil, coconut oil. And the pitta, um, so for the vata, it's nourishing, warming, and grounding. And for pitta, sunflower, but only cold use only, and that's cooling and calming. And even a mustard oil, apparently. And for kapha, heated, just light sesame oil is stimulating and toxifying. And always use organic, unrefined oils where possible. Ghee is tridoshic, which means it fits into all three of the doshas. So that's everybody. and it's deeply balancing when made fresh at home. So, some final thoughts and tips for baking above 350. Try avocado oil. Clean flavor and heat safe, and great for muffins and cakes. And that's something that I think I'm going to try. The homemade organic ghee adds the Ayurvedic nourishment and flavor, and using the cold pressed oils for raw applications, salads, dips, and drizzling. And you can check my app, Authentic Sacred Divine. I've got a how to video. It's really easy to make. And always avoid industrial refined seed oils, even when labeled natural, because that's a term that is used on our processed food. And I'm not sure that they actually defined natural as to where it comes from, what's the source. And I'm curious about what's in vegetable oil. I know I always have been. It's usually a blend of canola, soybean, corn, or cottonseed oil, chemically extracted using high heat and solvents, then deodorized to mask rancidity. Hmm. Originally marketed like Crisco for shelf-stable frying, these oils now dominate processed foods despite being foreign to traditional diets. And our body, our body is this beautiful divine design. And what are we doing to it? What are we adding to it? Are we adding natural foods? And today, with so many different choices we have at the supermarket, I need you to be your own guru, be your own health guru. We can do that. And, uh, you can use muscle testing, which I have in my app as well. And just use your common sense. We're a divine design made by the creator of all that is, that put all the foods, natural, the flowers, the seeds, the herbs, on the earth for us to use to maintain a long, healthy life, which we are very capable of living those long, healthy lives if we so choose, with a great exercise, lots of sleep, the beautiful, loving laughter attitude, smiling and looking at life that's for us, and all those things that bug us. Are they catalysts for us to change ourselves, or to find more peace with who we are and loving who we are? So we'll just end with our little giggle, wiggle, jiggle, which I love to do with my laughter yoga. So have a wonderful day, everyone. Blessings to all of you, and enjoy. Bye for now.